Hi, good evening. My name is Tara Perez, and I am going to be doing a PowerPoint presentation on the foundation of medical terminology. So, we are going to be discussing learning the new language in medical terminology. So, these are the important elements of the medical terms, which is the prefix, is the beginning of the word, and then a root word, which is the middle of the term, and then suffix, the end of the term slash meaning, and then combining the vowels linked to the root to the suffix, and then combining form to the root and combining the vowel. So, what is a prefix? So, for an example, in prosthetes, it's the PROS because it's the beginning of the word and its meaning before and after. The terminology is the artificial limb in prosthetes, and then it also means prosthetic leg. I also did a prefix on dia, and so I have diameter, which is the straight line that extends from the age of the tumor. We all know diarrhea is also caused by a virus. And then dialysis, which is a waste material separated from the blood via machine artificial kidney. They all mean the same term, which is through and complete. So it's a plural of diagnostics to diagnose. So then we have here the rules of combining the forms, the roots, and plus the combining vowels. Okay, so I picked gastro, um, which means stomach. I went ahead and broke that down and slashed in front of the O, which is the combining vowel. So we have the prefix, which is the gastro. Okay, and then I also picked these similar words here. They actually sound very similar, but they are tricky. They're spelled differently. So I have gastrectomy. So I went ahead and broke that up. And as you can see, the gastro is the prefix, economy is the suffix, which means removal or extension. And then it's meaning the stomach. And I'm sorry, excuse me, incision. And it's part of the stomach is removed. And then I have the gastrotomy, which is, I also have the gastro as prefix. Tomy is suffix and meaning the process of, and also meaning the cut. So it's very similar definition for stomach and the removal. So as you can see here, I picked also in suffix, I picked oma, which is very easy to remember. It means tumor, mass, and collection of fluid. And then number one is myeloma, which is a big tumor. And then myoscaroma means malignant tumor, which is muscle type of flesh tissue. And then melanoma, which is also means a tumor in the bone marrow. Okay, so these words, as you can see, I went ahead and darkened the suffix, which is the end of the word, which is the OMA, as you could see there in black. Okay, and so far they're my favorite word because they're easy to remember. I also put suffix meaning terminology. So I have scope for the laparoscope, meaning instruments of visual examination, scopy, which is meaning the examination with the endoscope. Um, Very similar definition, like the mammogram, meaning recording, and then if you could see here, number 6 for Tommy, which is in phlebotomy. So again, the suffix is the last word, and then the meanings incision and cutting in two. So I went ahead and picked these bonus words. Can be a bit confusing. You just have to study really hard. So and then use flashcards because flashcards are your friends. So this is why medical terminology is so important, Tony. So I'm referring to the name, the name on the assignment, who thinks that it's not important, because it is very important for terminology because you have to be careful when you're documenting a chart. So Lumi, and both these words here sound exact the same. So Lumi, the first term meaning part of the bone, hip, and then the other second term meaning lumi is referred to the small intestine in the stomach. So, like I said, a lot of these words are very similar. They just have to be careful with the spelling. They, like I said, they're pronounced the same. So, a lot of studying. So far, that's what I've got. I hope you like my video. I just want to thank you for watching. And if you have any questions, just ask me in class. Okay, thank you and have a great night.